Hi everybody. In this video we will be doing exercise 1b on page 50 of the workbook. They're asking us to take the derivative of the function that looks like f of x equals the square root of x squared plus 9 over x plus 3. And I want to start by reminding you that square roots are equivalent to 1/2 powers. Okay, so it usually makes the derivative easier to take if you make that observation. And then we come to a question that I hope that you ask yourself a lot when you do problems with derivatives, and that is, what does this function look like overall to you? What form does it have? Okay, where do we want to start? With what derivative rule do we need to start? Okay, well, notice that we've got a big function inside of another function. So that entire fraction that we've got here is being raised to the 1/2 power. So if you look at the whole function, it looks like a chain rule situation. Okay, the thing that I circled you could think of as being your u, and our whole function becomes u to the 1/2. Okay, so when we take the derivative of that, we're going to start with a chain rule. Okay, and ask ourselves, if you look at that whole function u to the 1/2, how do you take the derivative of u to the 1/2? Well, you get 1/2 u to the negative 1/2, and the u is that entire fraction. Okay, that's the first piece of the chain rule, the 1/2 u to the negative 1/2. What's the second piece? Well, the second piece says we need to take the derivative of just the u. Okay, so we've just applied the chain rule at that first step. Okay, and to finish the problem, we've got one more derivative that we need to take, the one that's sitting here. Okay, so let's rewrite the part of the problem that we're done with, that 1/2 x squared plus 9 over x plus 3 to the negative 1/2. There's no derivative to be taken there. That part is done. And then the question is, how do we take the derivative of what's left, x squared plus 9 over x plus 3? Okay, well, notice that that's a quotient, and so we need to apply the quotient rule. All right, so if we go through the pieces, we're going to get low d high minus high d low all over low squared. Okay. And looking at what we've got now, we've got a couple more derivatives to take. Okay, so these underlined pieces, we need to take those two derivatives, and if we can do that, we're done with the problem. Okay, so we'll rewrite the first part. So 1/2 x squared plus 9 over x plus 3 to the negative 1/2. Then we've got an x plus 3, and then we come to the derivative of x squared plus 9. What is that derivative? That's just going to be 2x plus 0. The plus 9 goes away. Okay. And then we come to the derivative of x plus 3. What is that? Okay, well, the derivative of x is just 1, and the plus 3 goes away, so we're just going to get a times 1. Okay, all over x plus 3 squared. And notice that at that point, we're done, because we've taken all the derivatives that are to be taken. Okay, and so we can take this as our final answer. If you wanted to, you could get rid of this times 1. There's not really any reason to write that, because when you multiply by 1, you're not changing anything. Okay, so I'm going to take a little poetic license here and just get rid of that. Okay, that's just a little bit more simpler of a way to write our answer.